It was my best friend's birthday Friday, and we decided since we were staying at Amelia Island, and it's on the East Coast, that we were gonna go and watch sunrise and boogie board a little bit. So we got down there, and it was so pretty. It was gorgeous, and the waves were coming in perfectly, and we're like, okay, let's go ride some waves. And the sun had just like risen, and she went and rode a couple waves, and I went, and then she had just rode a wave into the shore, and she was like, there's a wave right behind you, it's so perfect. And so I get ready, and my feet are still on the ground, and I get ready for the wave, and then I feel like a jaw close on my foot, and I was like, oh my gosh, something just bit me. And so I ran out of the water, and I got up the shore, and my friend just came back from medical camp, so she knew to have me like run up to the deck. And so I got up to the deck, and the gate was locked, and my key was with my stuff, and she was getting her stuff, and I was like, help, I was bit by something, I think I was bit by a shark. And the only person there was a yoga coach, and so she opened the door, she was like, you're gonna be okay. And I was like, I'm bleeding everywhere, this is so scary. And my friend came back up, and she's from medical camp, and she knows like what to do, so she grabbed a towel, and she wrapped my foot, and elevated my foot so that it would stop like slow the bleeding. And the yoga coach called someone, and they called someone, and they called someone, and then about 45 minutes later, there was the 911 call, and an ambulance came, and by then I was done hyperventilating, you know. It was like old news to me. And I finally got to the ambulance, and they took me to the hospital, and everyone was so helpful and friendly, and I got 8 stitches, and I'll be done with them in 9 days.
What was it like in those moments when you're trying to find help? Because at that point, you're just trying to find somebody who can help stop what's happening to your foot and the blood and everything. I mean, were you scared at that point?
I was so scared. I was freaking out in the inside, but on the outside, I tried to stay calm, because if I knew if I was calm, everyone else would be calm too. When I first got off the deck, I was like, something happened, I don't know what to do. What do you do with this kind of stuff? I have no idea. I figured it was a shark because the teeth didn't feel like anything else I've ever felt in my life, you know? I think eventually after my leg heals and it closes up, and if the water I can see clear, then I'll go in. Yeah, everyone's been really supportive and helpful with everything. They've gotten me some pretty funny things. And then the sheriff, he went to 3 different stores to get me a little shark.
What was the response from the first responders and the police department like?
They were like kind of in shock too, because it's not like something that happens all the time, you know?
What about sharks? Are you mad at that?
No, I mean, everybody has to eat, just not me.
Okay. How long to heal, and how are you now?
Right now I'm on a bunch of different medications, and in hopefully about 5 weeks I'll be able to walk again without crutches.
This would be Jackie's third fall season in the Sarasota High School Marching Band, the Mighty Sailors. Woohoo! And band camp, ironically, starts tonight because they're a competitive marching band, and she is not going to be able to attend. So we still need to be evaluated and given a more long-term course of treatment, but band camp is definitely, so it was a pretty jagged and very deep laceration. The fortunate part for her is that her Achilles tendon is intact, and they did x-rays to make sure that the bone wasn't fractured. So those were all really great signs. It's just a very painful incision that has to heal.